And let's talk about Michael Jackson, because I was sitting there like, okay, the movie's probably done. They're going to be editing and all this other stuff. And we'll be getting this movie on time later on in the year. But the word on the curb is the reason why this film was on a damn delay is because um, there were some things that they put in the film that now they got to remove because of a legal loophole that they overlooked. So the film based on the life of Michael Jackson is reportedly run into trouble over the plot, which is said to depict allegations the singer's estate have been banned from dramatizing. So, according to People magazine, Michael, the upcoming movie about Michael Jackson, made in cooperation with his family, is reportedly in need of a major overhaul due to unforeseen legal reasons. Now, according to a January 23rd report from Puck, the producers behind the already filmed project are facing a nightmare scenario, working to rewrite and do reshoots after lawyers realized a clause in a settlement made with one of Jackson's former accusers presented an issue. Now, Jackson, who died in 2009 at age 50, was accused in 1993 of sexually abusing a 13-year-old Jordan Chandler. The musician settled with the Chandler family out of court for a reported $25 million. Oh, hell no. There's no way in hell. Like, if I'm innocent, I'm like, child, we going to court. Ain't no way in hell I'm paying somebody $25 million to lie on me. And for that to go away, we going to fight it. But then again, I guess at the time of the 90s and how they treated PDF files and homosexuals allegedly and stuff. They was all trying to, because Michael was too damn weird. They were trying to take his ass down by any means necessary. So on one hand, I was like, oh hell no, not for no 25 million, especially for a lie. But then on the other hand, it's like, yeah, you wanted to go away knowing the circumstances of how it was in those days. So now so they said, now part of that settlement, according to Pub's multiple sources, is an agreement that the Chandlers can never be mentioned or dramatized in a movie. The outlet claims that Chandler's saga was a key backbone of the movie, written by John Logan, and that legally binding agreement was overlooked when the script was previously vetted and approved. Now, a source close to the production told People on January 24th, they said the Michael Jackson biopic is not total chaos. The inflammatory headlines about the moving halting is simply not true. The film is moving forward and reshoots are happening in March. So if everything is not true, if this is all like not, whatever, then why are we doing reshoots? What about what's going on with the film? Did y'all start showing like what do you call it? Did they start showing test screenings? I was trying to find a damn word. I was like, well, y'all doing test screenings and all other stuff that was going on. Is that one of the reasons why all of a sudden now we're not getting? I mean, you're doing reshoots because to me, if the budget was what we had looked up many a times on the show, which is allegedly the budget for this film was $150 million, why are we doing reshoots then? Inquiring minds want to know. So now, a spokesperson for Lionsgate, the film's distributor, producer King, and attorney Jonathan Steinsapier, who repped the Jackson estate, did not respond to People's request for comment about the reports. Now, producer Graham King's company GK Films, also behind the 2018 Oscar-winning Queen biopic Bohemian Rhapsody, announced in May of 2024 that Michael had finished filming. Now, once slated for an April 18th, 2025 theatrical release, in November, Michael was postponed by 6 months to his current release date of October 3rd. And one of the reasons why I thought was that they were trying to push it for Oscar season. So if the movie has been done it's been in the can for what, 8 months? Then, and if y'all were so confident about dropping this movie in April, which was the initial date that y'all was supposed to drop it, then why do y'all need to do reshoots? Y'all could have had that in the bag a while ago. So I do feel like there was some stuff going on. They probably did overlook it. And now that they've seen, was like, well, wait a minute. Y'all weren't supposed to put this up in here. But y'all couldn't have figured, y'all can remember that from the beginning. Because I feel like if y'all going to touch on certain topics in this film, you should have, as a writer, he should have been, I won't say that he should have been the one to know, but the people in the studio should, or maybe it should have been him, that what can I touch and what can't I touch if I'm going to have to come in and write this script, especially when it comes down to legalities or whatever agreements that he was doing when those times that he did have to go to court and was accused of abuse of minors. So, as y'all probably, I mean, as y'all already know, you have Michael Jackson's nephew Jafar, who's 28, is playing Michael, and Antoine Fuqua is directing. And they said that the log line for the film is going to bring an honest portrayal of the brilliant yet complicated Jackson, saying the film presents his triumphs and tragedies on an epic cinematic scale, from his human side and personal struggles to his undeniable creative genius, captured by his most iconic performances. Now, the cast also features Coleman Domingo and Nia Long as his parents, Joe and Catherine. Plus, Miles Teller is playing his attorney. So there's that. And I ask all of you, what do you think of this story regarding the reasons behind why Michael Jackson's film is going to be delayed? Because apparently they overlooked a key situation from writing the script that they couldn't film this. Because I'm sitting there like, how's nobody aware? This is a lot of money allegedly is going into this movie. Like I said, the budget's $150 million. So that's but then the way these days that these studios are going about things, the way y'all just throwing around money like it's just nothing, and then y'all complain about, oh well, Hollywood is burning all this money, and then they're having so many losses, and then y'all want to hit us up with another spike in the streaming services like they doing with Netflix and stuff. Then we always end up being the ones being screwed in the end. So maybe y'all should have just really paid attention to like, let's comb through all of the legal stuff, especially his estate should let them know these are the things y'all cannot touch if y'all don't want it. You could allude to certain things. You could show him coming in and out of trial, but you can't get into further details, especially when it comes to certain people. I also wonder if they're going to touch on the Wade Robson, James Safechuck T. Because, they still trying to sue him for some coin. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.